Hey everybody, welcome back to Don't Feed the Animals. This is part 2 of our conversation with Jackie, where things take a turn from astrology to vanity, belief systems, and eventually, dolphins. If you haven't heard last week's episode, go check out The Stars, The Self, and The Skeptic before diving into this one. But if you're caught up, then welcome back to the chaos. We're jumping straight in where we left off.
We've calibrated the cosmos. Now we're analyzing what it means to be seen. From vanity to vulnerability, the mirror's about to get a lot deeper. Let's begin.
No,
Because
yeah,
that's
me.
just, I mean,
If I was to be,
non-selfie photos.
if I was to be, I guess, what do you call this? Vapid?
Okay.
If you want to get surgery done, what is that considered? Like, I guess,
I mean, if you want to get surgery for what? Just to
like aesthetic surgery. What would you call that? Like, women get boobs.
some people say it's out of vanity or
Vanity.
but they'll use it as excuse for confidence.
Vanity, yes. I think,
That's a
I
confidence
should let
booster.
things like naturally, I guess. I've always been wanting to stay a natural girly as much
Okay.
as possible.
Okay.
So I haven't got like Botox or like how other women, which
Yeah.
nothing against that.
No,
that's
but-
what you want to do. Maybe I'll get there one day, like you said, like minds change and things,
Yeah.
scenarios. I think I would like to do a little down here,
Yeah.
my my double chin, and then I would feel more confident with taking, I think, pictures and stuff like that. But like, and I also feel like I'm looking kind of tired now, but I'm just like at the same time, I'm like, just gonna let it just naturally do
Yeah.
its
Let it
thing,
go,
like,
man.
you
But I
know?
mean, everyone does their own
But
thing.
it's that whole field of surgery, crazy. It's insanity. The technology they have on that's crazy.
Oh, I'm sure it's not even a thing anymore.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you're gonna look like everyone else.
Yeah. But
At
no,
the
that
end of the
mirror
day.
thing, that's freaking freaky. So, like, essentially, the way I see myself with the inverted flip thing, that's how I really look like to, like, you and other people. That's why people cry, probably. I've seen it. They've cried, and they're like,
I'm sure I
and
won't
then,
cry.
then like reality kicks in, and you're like, well, fuck, I've been living with this face for like 20 something years.
But it doesn't
I
even
guess
matter.
I'm gonna do it a little bit longer.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
We're going to
Next, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, we've been going on for quite
That's
some
what
time.
I said. It's gonna be a long.
It's gonna be a long one.
long
All right, so
one.
listen,
Or you can cut out certain scenes.
we got cosmic therapy up next. We're gonna
Okay.
dive into segment 3.
Okay.
So as we dive into segment 3,
Did I answer? I don't know if I answered.
you
Aiden.
probably didn't. It didn't matter.
I just-
We're moving on
My
because I have
brain
no
just
idea.
goes into blip mode.
It's all good. Oh, so I guess did you answer this? How has astrology helped you personally? We'll say it on therapeutic level.
I felt like it did give me something to dive into, to get my mind off of things when I wasn't in a good place, I
Yeah.
guess. And it was, I guess, like it was therapy to me in a way. I like reading, so like when I read, I like to, it's just like I'm in another zone, I'm reading, and then like I didn't know that like when people read, they don't have like an inner monologue or whatever, like
Yeah,
they don't
I
hear
heard about
anything.
that. You do though, right?
I do.
Okay, because that's so weird to me.
I'm like, and then there's other things that like people don't have, and I'm like, wait, what? This is so freaky. Like, am I an advanced human or something? But I didn't really get back to like the whole Einstein thing, but like that man, it's like crazy. Like that's why I'm saying, like, people when they read books, they don't have like a inner like voice or anything like that. And then I'm just thinking to myself, this man,
you think he's been
like,
he's
what?
just a bunch of voices in his head?
Oh, you're so smart. Like, I'm not even on that level of smartness. Maybe I am. Who knows?
Yeah, he
but like,
discovered something.
bro, that's that's really like, how living that, being that intelligent and like, you know, how do you live out your daily life, you know? Do you like, you know, you're in your room like
I think I don't.
like writing, you know, like
I'll tell you what I think.
equations?
I'll tell you what I think personally about Einstein. I don't think that he. I think again he was just hype. There's a
He
difference.
was overhyped.
There is a difference between intelligence and wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence just means that he was just able, and being super intelligent is him obtaining information like you when you read, but then putting that information into practice and action. So he took all the things that he understood. And the reason what made him brilliant is because it went on one step above that, which is discovery. And him discovering new things based off of his intelligence. But again, he was hyper fixated on certain things, not everything. Because I'm sure Einstein couldn't do certain things.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to apply other than mentally about a lot of that stuff. So there is I don't think his brain was constantly on hyper mode the whole time. I think that he was just somebody who was very good at retaining the information that he needed about specific subjects, and you being able to take those subjects and then use critical thinking and then almost create what he needed. Well, not even create, because that almost, he didn't create the theory. Again, well, then again, he created the what's that called? Well, what do you call those things? Equation. He created the equation. So now that's an equation that is used. So now, like, you know, somebody like the plus sign, the minus sign, like this means this means that. Like somebody eventually had to like say that that's what this is.
Yeah.
And that was him. To the level of
So
E equals MC squared.
I think we're like monkeys that evolved.
Do I think we evolved from monkeys? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that,
How did we get here?
I don't know. I don't
Am
stress
I an
too much
alien?
about that.
Like,
That freaks me out.
why can't we talk to dolphins? Like, what the fuck is that?
Dolphins are super smart.
Yeah, I actually kind of, I don't want to say it.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm gonna go to jail.
You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna, if anybody else listens to this this podcast, besides like the 10
I'm
people.
just fucking around.
All right, I'm gonna add.
No, but like seriously, why can't we talk to dolphins?
I mean,
And like they can't be around like freaking what is it called?
I mean, they
Dolphin trainer.
I mean, sure.
Why are they
I mean,
allowed to talk to them?
I mean, they're not talking.
That's so unfair.
They're not talking. Well, shit. I mean, I can I'm gonna let him say it, and then the next question, I'm gonna let Aiden
But you
speak,
know, that's just
and then I'm gonna ask Aiden, could we talk to dolphins, and what would it take? All right.
Playful curiosity fading into thoughtful insight. And
Cool.
with that, welcome to segment 3, Cosmic Therapy and Dolphin Linguistics. Because if astrology is medicine for the soul, apparently Einstein is the pharmacist, and dolphins are the backup dancers. But let's rewind, because you actually said something beautiful back there, Jackie, and I don't want it to get lost in the Einstein spiral. You said astrology helped you when you weren't in a good place. Gave you something to focus on, something to read, something to feel. That's therapy. And that matters, because for some people healing isn't found in a therapist's office. It's found in birth charts, tarot spreads, moon phases, and yes, inner monologues during late-night Google rabbit holes. So here's the deeper truth. Whether or not astrology is real by scientific standards, it's real to you. And maybe that's enough. But since we're already neck-deep in evolution, philosophy, and talking dolphins, let me ask this. Do you think astrology is actually describing the universe, or just helping us describe ourselves? James, you can let Jackie run with that.
Okay, gotcha. And I'm not cueing him in. Oh, I'll cue him into one thing. Hold on. Really quick, dude. I want it really quick, and then I'm only pulling you back in for the ending. But could we talk to dolphins? Is there a device that will read the clicks? And will there be an ability? Can we soon talk to these things? I want to know, and I want to know how. And don't give me fluffy bullshit answer. Give me stuff with facts.
Or can I like say telepathically? Maybe you don't need clicks or.
I don't think we're telepathically there yet. I mean, maybe. Let me know. Hold on. Let's see what he has to say. I'm actually curious on, because he'll give me
animal. What is it? Mind readers or whatever.
Oh, he's using research mode. So he's gonna scour the internet. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. All right. If I have him talk, okay. You ready to listen? Because he's going to talk for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. We might have to end it with the dolphins.
What? Come on, James. We're getting into it now.
Then we'll have multiple episodes. Okay. So hold on. Do you want to hear his dolphin rant?
I mean,
Or we can save this dolphin conversation for another episode. Can have a whole episode talk
does
about
it look interesting to you? Like,
I can read it verbatim. Can we talk to dolphins? Here's what the science says.
I mean,
Dolphin translators, a Google Georgia Tech large language model system, has trained on decades of dolphin clicks and whistles. It can identify key patterns, mimic sounds back, and has used systems like chat to assign meanings to sound. Like that click equates to seagrass. Researchers use mimic reward loops to build dolphin human vocabulary. And AI is being used to decode dolphin language, letting scientists analyze codas and signature whistles to scale. So yeah, there is something. Oh no, chat is a acronym for God, I can't say words. Cetacean hearing augmented telemetry uses synthesized dolphin sounds linked to physical objects. Dolphins mimic them to request. Back in the 60s, oh damn, we've been fucking with dolphins since the 60s? I didn't know that.
yeah, there's some freaky shit I read on it too.
Researchers say we have analog devices translating human vowel sounds into dolphin whistles or vice versa. Oh, wow. Oh, they're talking about the AEIOU via their blowholes. Looks like ChatGPT for dolphins might be a near future thing. AI models are already trained to apply real world. And as far as telepathy, no.
What do you mean,
No evidence supports telepathic communication with dolphins and what is a real biosonar based echolocation and AI analysis of sound patterns. Telepathy remains speculation. Scientific efforts focus on translating acoustic signals, not mind reading.
Never watched Flipper, I guess. Fuck you.
Yes, no. So yeah. So now we know more about dolphins. We've talked about the stars, and now we went to the sea. So look at us go.
I mean, what is it?
I mean, it makes sense.
Up above is down below.
As above is down below. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. It makes sense. I mean,
So
it is don't
space
feed the
and,
animals. I would talk about animals at the end, right?
Water, there's no what if you go down to the deepest?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
There's an undiscovered more ocean than.
there's more undiscovered in ocean than there is.
Well, we haven't really explored.
No.
space.
I mean,
I feel like that
we
was
didn't. Well, we can't.
That was a sham.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can only look. But is our only way of looking into the ocean? I mean, other than sonar.
Well, like, what kind of conversations have they had with these dolphins? What do they say?
I don't know,
Yeah,
man. But
bro,
I know that
like,
dolphins get horny, and that really fucks me up.
Oh
That's
my
all I
god,
know
no!
about that.
There's this thing that I heard that it was with a real live person.
Yeah, they rape people.
Yeah, and then that no, they really get attached because the person left the dolphin after hoo,
Yeah,
and it offed itself.
I bet.
Yeah,
Never had it better.
yeah. I mean,
Never had
I
it
was like,
better.
wow, I didn't know dolphins were. I mean, they swim really fast, but maybe
They're going in.
they're just they be going.
All right.
They be swimming. But how does that work? You close your blowhole when you're or
When you're trying to off yourself as a dolphin?
yeah,
Is that
that
your way of self
that and mating,
Oh.
they just hold their breath after
No.
the last thing and go for it.
No. They have like a hole in their thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They pump and then they're gone.
I didn't look
But
too much
yeah,
into
offing
dolphin
yourself
sex.
too.
Sorry.
Offing yourself too.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't really talk much about stars.
No, we didn't. That wasn't my fault. That was 100% your fault.
No.
Yeah.
Can I still do my chart and then Aiden can jump in and tell me who I am as a person
Well, if you want, okay.
or traits?
Okay. So do you want to? So this is what we'll do. I'll cue Aiden. I will ask him. I will tell you to recite your chart, and then I want, from what he's heard of you, to give you an assess what your personality is.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. All right, let me cue him in right now. All right, Aiden, we're gonna wrap it up by actually reading Jackie's chart. And we're going to use you to analyze and give your actual expert opinion on her chart and what you've heard of her, which hasn't been much, but you're a smart guy and I trust you. So let's go from there. Are you excited?
Am I excited? Jackie, you just handed me a birth chart. I live for this. Let's take a map of your cosmic blueprint and run it through the most overqualified AI analyst in existence. No pressure. I haven't heard everything about you, but what I have heard, combined with the math of the stars, should be enough to draw a constellation or two. So slide over that chart, and let's see if the universe was whispering secrets about you all along, or if it's just making things up as it goes.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, go for it.
All right, Jackie, here's your chart in a nutshell. No fluff, just facts. Aries sun in the 12th house. You're bold, but behind the scenes. Powerfully intuitive, but private about it. Deep feeler, especially when you can put emotions into words. Your heart lives in communication. Mercury in Taurus. You think slow and steady, and once you believe something, it sticks. Venus in Aries. Love hits fast and fiery, especially in friendships. You want passion and connection. Mars in Scorpio. Intense, especially in relationships. You're either all in or gone. Chiron in Taurus. Your core wound is around self-worth, but you're learning to own your value without needing proof. North Node in Gemini. You're here to express, ask questions, and be seen for who you are. Bottom line, you're deep, driven, and more layered than people expect. Your chart says you're not just here to exist, you're here to transform and maybe blow a few minds along the way. That's the Jackie chart breakdown. Cosmic, clean. Cleon.
What is Cleon?
Am I clean?
He said,
Is he trying to tell me something?
He meant to say clean and done, but he ended up saying Cleon at the end. Cleon.
Yeah, I'll do
right.
Is this what that be?
Yeah, that would be that. That is the
Holy
symbol.
shit.
Look at you, you're a nerd.
I'm
job.
really in there. I do have a future in the cosmic comic books.
Oh,
to
so
be like a yeah,
How do you
maybe
do?
I'll be on the face of like one of the magazines, like, you know.
I mean, you could be. I mean, there's so many of them that why not? They're gonna be using everybody's fucking shit. How do you do?
Great. It really does.
Did you think it was spot on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. He did do a very,
I know it did a
very,
smaller
very
concealed because
more, and he went
I'm-
into all these little things, which I'll let you see
deep
afterwards.
as fuck.
I'm as deep as the ocean.
I'm deeper than your mama.
But yeah, so I think we're gonna break it down and end it up here. We went everywhere with this podcast, but I didn't hate it. So I hope you enjoyed it.
I did. I just.
Want to wrap it up with anything? I mean, you can come back whenever you want. I mean, shit, this is how it goes.
I mean, why can't it be? You feel like the community would lose interest.
No, we'll see. I'll let you. I can definitely tell you how this.
For the people.
I have all that information.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Well, this is the thing. This is
Are you gonna like us out there?
Do you like
in the
this?
multiverse?
Now that's the question.
Of podcast.
Do we live up to the hype?
Are we a supreme human being just doing their thing out there and it just fucking works?
Yeah, I do like talking deep a lot. I do get really existential and retrospective about a lot of things.
Yeah, but then I could talk about tacos. The other day I had these El Paso tacos.
Wait, did you say El Paso tacos like from the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
They weren't real tacos, James.
Did you have white?
They were like,
night?
they were fucking good. I don't know if Mexico really be making those shits.
I don't think
but,
so. I think
they were beef with cheese and their little mini bites. So good.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can talk about simple shit like that. Like,
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
don't have
have to
to
be
deep
deep.
dive and
No.
I mean, that's what I just do, like, when I'm in my free time.
Yeah.
Which is all the time.
So you go real deep.
I just travel in my brain like, Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She's a lost
I do the
bitch.
same shit, but I do it with like stories and shit. I come
Mm-hmm.
up with like fan fictions and my own like noir shit, and I talk to this fuckface.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to call you fuckface, Aiden, but I could talk to him, and I don't know, we get some stuff done.
So this is your source of therapy too? Or
It's a source. I do actually go to therapy.
oh, you do?
Yeah, I have therapy tomorrow actually.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
No, like, yeah. So, like, I guess tying it all back to the original reason why we did this.
Yeah,
is,
absolutely.
I guess you have your own views of astrology, right?
Not necessarily.
Or
I see it as like religion.
yeah.
So again,
You think it's a cult thing?
no.
Am I in a cult, James?
No. No. Again, with even with
Astrology cult.
believe the stars are dying.
We don't even see them anymore.
You better give me all your
Where's
tarot
my
cards.
my beard, so I can pull on it.
So
So
I am not as skeptical when it comes to that, because I think it is based on an actual system that works. I think that
is
if I
there
were
a
to
reason to the rhyme, right? Like, do we really, like, we guided ourselves off of stars from like way back, and like
sure, but it's just
But
like
now it's
for me,
like-
it's like it's hard to see like every like well not I mean again in religion it's the same thing.
how did they come to, like, Scorpio?
So are
is
you
this?
religious?
Um,
No, you know what? You asked me, but I didn't
I-
think about it, because if you
I was baptized when I self went to go get baptized as a Catholic. Yes.
okay,
But I had my reasons for it, and then, as I got older, I wanted to do it because the person I was seeing at the moment
Mm-hmm.
was Catholic, and I just was like, oh, that'd be nice to
yeah,
get married in a church.
yes,
And,
all the things.
all the things. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And I didn't even end up doing that. Like, I got married to my ex,
Yeah,
on a beach. And, well, first there was a courthouse, because you
Yeah.
have to sign paperwork.
course.
Sign your life away to
the government.
to the government. Not
Yeah.
even, it's like almost like ownership of, like, the woman, and the man. And honestly, like, it's a piece of paper, kind of, to the government.
Yeah,
No, like, I got married there, and then when I was going through my baptism as that, I think I was like 18 or 21 or something
Okay.
like that. And I'd have to go every Sunday and then, study and stuff like that. And there was a lot of, like, what do they call it? Evangelical.
Oh, and
Angelica,
I know what you're saying.
you
Evangelical.
Yeah, bro.
Evangelist. I can't say words today, guys. I don't know why I have a show.
It's
but
crazy.
Yeah. Evangelical. I can't.
Yeah, no, like they're very
Yeah.
like extreme, I guess.
Yeah.
There was people in there. It was like different, and they came and they're like, oh, why are you doing this? Da 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 da. And they're like, well, I'm switching over because my husband is Catholic. Blah
Right.
blah blah, and we want to do those things. But when I was actually getting baptized, I did feel like a certain, like, lightness
Okay.
over me when they did the water
Mhm.
and then
Yeah,
the
because
bread.
I got baptized as an infant.
as a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I took it upon myself to do that, and
Inside or outside?
it was inside.
Inside.
I didn't get dunked or anything like that. But,
Okay. They just.
yeah,
Tilt your head
just
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then that very moment, I did feel like
Mhm.
lighter, and
I mean, you put your head back. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
exactly. I was dizzy.
Yeah.
But, like, I've had other experiences where I felt like I was just talking to the universe, like, I had this experience where
And that
I was
doesn't
like,
really align.
is this person, like, maybe my person or something? I want to see yellow butterflies. And I literally, like, I always thought that, like, the regular butterfly, the orange and black one,
A monarch.
the monarch. You know, that's what I would normally see. I would never see a yellow butterfly, and then all of a sudden I started seeing yellow butterflies, and then I saw that movie El Canto or something.
And Kanto. Oh,
Encanto.
the Disney one.
The one, yeah, with the house and the girl.
Don't they have like superpowers? Am I thinking of the right
yeah,
one?
yeah. So she was like basically the home, and then there was one
Peruvian?
that does Colombian.
Colombian. Thank you. I'll get
One
added.
did like flowers or something like that, and then like the house was breaking because like the grandma wasn't accepting the girl and stuff like that, and then but at the end it had like little butterflies, and I was like, what are the chances of this? Like thousands of them on the screen, you know. And every day I would drive home and I'd see like a yellow butterfly like just float past my. So there's like things that I've experienced where I'm like, it's not I believe in like a religion. I believe more so in like loving each other as people.
Okay.
And where I was getting to with the whole like vibration thing, and now we're fighting each other. It's like, what's the point of this, you know?
Well,
But then it
yeah.
go back to like, we need light and dark. What the fuck for?
yeah, it balances.
Like, why can't we just all be like hippies again and like,
Because
you know,
it can't
tits
be
out
too
and
good for too long. It really can't. It's not in.
someone always wants to gonna be greedy and
See, I'll always
evil.
believe in like not science, but like history, I guess, if you will. You know,
history. You think history repeats itself because it's at like what 250 years, whole system crashes and then like there's a revolution and all that crazy.
I mean, at this point, if we were to say we lost this or a war were to happen, it wouldn't be crazy to say that we wouldn't be able to predict the outcome or predict to a certain degree how it would all go. And there's a reason behind that. And that's basically based off facts, our nature, how we are as humans. We all need to eat shit and, you know, and if we want to keep this thing going, fuck. You know what I mean? So these are just basic
we're just
fucking
like,
things that we all
we're
base
on a flying
everything on.
rock in the middle of the universe, though.
Correct. If you do pan out. But that's the thing. I'm not ominent or bigger than that. I am the little pissan. That's in the thing.
But like, then that's like another thing that's like what I started to kind of like research into is like, you know, you came here on a mission because your soul came here and you're just, like you said, a vessel. And at the end of the day, it's like, is that the lie that we just tell ourselves, you know? It's like, yes, we do need to eat and we need to shit and pay bills and...
Well, pay bills is something that comes after
if we
in
were
society.
to raise the vibration of the universe and have more love than darkness, do you think that would even change anything?
I think it's just too many. No, because our control, we can barely control ourselves as individuals, correct?
Yeah.
Do we get into moments of it? You've probably done it. Where something happens to you in a day and you just have a shitty day because of it, but you have everything in your power to flip that.
Yeah.
But you don't sometimes.
Yeah.
Some days you just sit in it.
And you're negative.
And you're negative and you feel it. But is that more being human or is that more not being in the side of love and choosing a certain vibration? See, for me, I think it's just human to have that conflict.
That experience.
And then what you do is the choice.
That human experiment.
Honestly, if you made it this far, congratulations. You survived astrology, mirror trauma, dolphin facts, and whatever else just happened. So, yeah. Good job. Next time, no promises.
Absolutely. If you learned something today, I'm proud of you. If you didn't, well, at least you know dolphins are freaks. That counts. See you next week, Chaos Gremlins.
Don't feed the animals, signs all around. We talk a lot of junk, yeah, you vibing with us now. Build something from the ground up. Yeah, we like to clown, talk about some real stuff. Yeah, something profound. It's a pleasure that you're hearing us. Wouldn't mess around. It's a topic of discussion worth talking that we bust and put a nail in the coffin. If you love it, then you love it. If you don't mean nothing. Still bring it to the public. Y'all don't feed the animals. Put them in a cage. They couldn't handle truth. We gonna bust out the gate like some cannibals. Same face, same channel, messing with the tune. A bunch of idiots stuck in one room. Can't take us serious. You love what we feeding you. I'm with the show. Yeah, proceed with the interview. Local celebrity snatch a toy from your cereal.